The autofocus in my camera never works. Well, meanwhile, we are gonna talk. I love being a hairstylist. I love meeting new people. I work with a bunch of different personalities. But with so many different personalities come some things that you might not love too much. I'm going to open your eyes to some things that you might not be aware of that you're doing, or you know somebody that does it, but regardless of the situation, you're pissing off your hairstylist. So let's chat. Number one, please don't be tardy. You see, our schedules are set by the hour. Unless you're somewhere that doesn't work hourly, meaning you're most likely going to be in that shop from the time the sun rises to the time the sun sets, you are booked on the hour. So if you could please be on time, that would be great. You know, maybe arrive a little early, get your cup of coffee. I mean, you should be ready to sit for at least an hour by the time your appointment arrives. That means going to the bathroom, not in your appointment slot, but as soon as you come in and you check in, go to the bathroom first. That way I'm not waiting on you to finish peeing before we can get started on your hair. I said it. Please stay out of your galleries, especially if they're like 80,000 pictures deep. Your stylist is annoyed if they haven't told you already. Find the photo that you want to show your stylist beforehand and then text that photo to yourself. Find it, text it to yourself. Enter your own name and phone number inside your send box and send that bitch to yourself. That way you could just pull up your thread of where that photo was sent. That way you have instant access to it instead of scrolling by 8 years worth of photos that you want to show your stylist. Because that takes a long time. Your stylist is going to get really annoyed. Try not to talk smack about anyone that works there. See, when you're a guest, you're visiting, and while you're visiting, you're only going to be there for an hour or so. And then when you leave, whatever negative energies that you had is still going to be there, because you never know what the relationship is between your hairstylist and whoever you're pointing out around the salon. Or maybe you just like people watching and talking smack. Okay, leave that at the mall. Sit yourself on a bench and talk smack about whoever you want to talk about. But in a business setting, how do you know you're not talking smack about somebody's best friend or their cousin? Or you could be talking smack about somebody that might be the owner or a relative or whatever. Negative energies don't belong in the salon. I understand it can get catty. It can be this, that, and the other. But unless you're totally sure and you've been with that establishment for years on end and you know everybody and this, that, and the other, don't talk smack. You can feel some type of way about somebody if they did something to your hair that you didn't like. I understand. I get it. It's customer service. I get it. I do. But at the same time, if somebody came to your establishment and started talking smack about the girl in the cubicle over there, she just might be your best friend. And then what happens after that? You don't like that bitch, right? Right, because she was running her mouth. There's a difference between being unhappy with the service that you may have received and just being a bitch because you don't like her shoes. I mean, they may be ugly as hell, but the girl doing your hair could have bought those shoes that you don't like. Just keep the smack talking to a shh. I'm gonna find this picture of this hairstyle that I really, really loved. But it's in my gallery somewhere. It's from last year. It's time to shampoo, and you are just so helpful. You want to move your head everywhere. Stop it. All you need to do is just lay there. That's it. Because when you want to help me shampoo your hair, you've got two people trying to drive at the same time. And it's not going to work too tough. You're there to get a service. Relax. Let me do all the work. This is what I'm talking about. This is my friend Erika, and Erika's gonna get her hair shampooed, and Erika wants to help me shampoo her hair. So while we're in the bowl, and I'm shampooing Erika, and she's getting a real good scrub. All of a sudden, Erika wants to turn her head this way so I can get the nape of her neck. I know how to get the nape of your neck. Be still. And then I'm shampooing and I'm shampooing some more. And then I trigger my hand to go into here so I can get this area real good. And Erika, she wants to help. And she lifts her head all the way up till she's damn near sitting straight. Now Erika has water down her back. And Erika feels some type of way about it after I done told this heifer to be still about 5 or 6 times. I don't need your help. Just sit there. Just sit there. But don't have such a hard head that I can't really move. And I try to get under here and you're not gonna budge. Be relaxed. I understand if you're controlling or you have control issues, but it's definitely in here. Now I just have to find it. But in the shampoo room, relax. You don't need to take control. Erika needs to chill the heck out. I got this. Maybe at your previous salon or your previous stylist, they taught you how to move your head around. Just listen to your stylist. If she says be still, just be still. So let's say we go back to the chair. We're in the chair and you're sitting down to get your hair cut or colored or whatever. Unless I move your head some type of way, don't move it. So let's say that I want to section Erika's hair. So this side right here is a little bit too long for her and she just wants it trimmed down because it's getting on her nerves. It's touching. Okay, I get it. I got it. So let's say I take this section, bam. And I want to bring that forward, bam. So I can cut this and get this out of the way. And while I'm trying to section this, as I'm sectioning, no joke, Erika does this. Don't move. I feel some type of way about telling a grown woman more than one time to be still. Be still. Be still, don't do that. Be still. Stop. Be still. Because when you're moving your head all over the place, I lose my grip and then the hair becomes either longer or over-directed or whatever. And now if I'm going back and I'm cross-checking and things aren't adding up, I look in the mirror and Erika's tilted sideways. Be still. I don't need your help. Scrolling, 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 scroll. Now, I dabble in wigs, weaves, and extensions. And while I have my hair at rest right now because the summer is coming up, I'm using this lovely thing right here called Invati. See, I'm trying to grow my edges back, right? And that's taking a while. So in the meantime, while I have my hair at rest, I just pump this. I just pump that in between my tracks on each side so that my hair can have a growth aid while it's growing. This is the Invati. I did a video about this already. We're familiar with it. When is it okay to come into the salon to get your weave uninstalled? When your stylist tells you to. If I am booked from, let's see, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, right? And you're my 10 o'clock and you just want to press and curl, but you come in with a head full of installed extensions or weaves or whatever, I'm gonna look at you like, what is this and why is this in your hair? You see, I'm not installing, no, I ain't gonna do it. I would say unless your stylist okays it, do not come in the salon with a head full of weave if you are serviced to get something else done. So if you're going to get your natural hair tended to, it wouldn't be a great idea to come in with a head full of weave simply because your stylist doesn't have time to take it down. Unless it was agreed upon prior to your visit. I don't take weaves down. I don't, unless you're my family. Unless it was agreed upon beforehand that you're going to pay for the service of me uninstalling your braided weave or your micro braids. Hell no. You take that down at home. I don't think that, no, you're not getting your hair done that day. Sorry. Oh, okay, here it is. I found it. I found it. Okay, quick recap. Please arrive on time and make sure your potty duties are out the way so they're not inside of your appointment slot. Please do not talk smack about anyone in the salon. Please be still. If your stylist does not move your head, don't move it for them. Please text your images to yourself beforehand. We really don't necessarily have the time to scroll through 30,000 images to find one photo that you like. Unless it was discussed before between you and your stylist that they would be taking your weaves down and your braids down, don't come into the salon expecting that we're gonna do that. I ain't doing it. Unless it's a paid service, and that's a different story. So if you're paying me to take your weave down and I have the time in my time slot to take it down, then I'll take it down. No, I'm still scrolling. Hold on, let me find it.